Hey guys, this is Luigi Kyle here, bringing you some more Minecraft weekly news. And this week is a lot of sadness. It's a lot of sad news, a lot of things have been canceled, a lot of things have been changed and tweaked. So I'll go ahead and get into that. This week we have 2 snapshots, some videos from Mojang themselves, some amazing world generation done by a plugin, along with some other cool features and highlights in the community. Starting off with Minecraft Snapshot 22W18A. There's just a small few changes for this one. The main changes come from the way the allay works. The allay can now follow players even if it can't directly see them, which is helpful because before the allay used to get lost all the time. So at this point, it's a lot easier to make sure you keep your allay on you. They can also follow you up to 64 blocks away now. So you can be up to 4 chunks away and they can still see you. So it's very helpful for them to be able to find you in that way. They also changed the way the vibration sensors work. They now listen to the closest vibration versus the first vibration, the vibration sensors being the skulk sensors and the warden himself. They also added a new place command, and this replaces the /place feature command. Moving on over to our second snapshot to cover, the 22W18A. I was just a little bit slow on last week. It didn't quite come out before I finished recording, so I covered it just now. The new snapshot for this week is Minecraft Snapshot 22W19A. Most of this update is technical changes as well. The Warden and Iron Golems make sure to spawn over something solid now, so I assume they were falling into water or any other liquids before, but now they will make sure to spawn over something solid. Servers can now enable a chat preview command. Now this is one I am particularly excited for because it will show you all your formatting and such before you send your message. For anyone who's messing around with chat plugins trying to set up their server chat, it'll be an option in your server.properties that you can turn on, and then you can mess around with formatting however you want and without having to send the message every time, which is kind of cool. Part of me thinks, well, if you're just testing the server anyway, you probably could just send the message to see it. Like, it doesn't really matter, but it's kind of cool they are thinking about something like this and allowing you to preview your chat before it just goes out to the public. The snapshot also came with a quick few fixes. It fixed the game crashing when loading chunks that consist of jigsaw blocks. It stopped frogs from getting stuck under lily pads so often. You can no longer jump off an edge while sneaking if there's a block above your head, which I didn't know was a thing before, but they fixed that now. Alright guys, now it is time to bring up the sad news. Mojang released a new video this week, one of their Ask Mojang series. In this video, they answered a lot of cool little trivia things, questions submitted directly from the community. However, they did sprinkle in a little bit of sadness in there, hoping we wouldn't catch it, but I definitely saw it, and I think the rest of the world saw it as well. The first sad one to come, as a lot of people probably have guessed by now, but fireflies are no more. They explained the reason for this being that frogs, a lot of frogs in different areas, will eat fireflies, and they are poisonous to these frogs. So they didn't want people to get confused and have the frogs eat the fireflies, and that caused the frogs to get sick, and then people try that in real life. However, I was a little confused here where you could probably just add the fireflies and then just not have the frogs eat the fireflies. That kind of is the best of both worlds, but for some reason that's just not a possibility, so they've scrapped fireflies completely from the swamps. So if you were looking forward to seeing them in the 119 update, you're gonna have to wait for probably never. You're probably never gonna see them. However, that is not where the sadness ends. They also mentioned Birch Forests will not be a thing in this update. Now, I know this one seems to be a little controversial here. Some people are like, obviously these weren't going to be a thing, and then some people were really excited to see these Birch Forests. Me personally, I was on the excited spectrum to see them. I really wanted to see the forest be changed up. You know, this is called the Wilds update, so I wanted to see something that would change just the overworld. Now it kind of just seems like, okay, this is not the Wilds update, now this is the Swamp update. And overall, I just don't know if I'm as down for just like a swamp update and then a goat rather than just full wilds, overworld rehaul like we did with the caves. The caves got it, the nether got it, and I was really hoping this would be kind of an overworld revamp, and that Birch Forest was supposed to be the start of that. Looks like that's not going to be a thing anymore, so. However, Mojang did not stop there. They stabbed us and they twisted that blade while we were down. They also canceled bundles for this update. The main reason they said this is because on Pocket Edition, they have not figured out an easy way to be able to access that inventory. So I guess that means that Java doesn't get it as well. So that's a little bit sad to hear. And obviously, like, no disrespect to Mojang or anything, but it is sad to see these major 3 features not show up in the Wilds update. I had high hopes for this update, but it looks like this one may be more of a mellow update. Coming off of Caves and Cliffs, looks like they might need something a little easier to handle. The ancient cities, however, are still looking awesome, so I'm still very excited for this update. But it is a little disappointing, you know, to see all the things that we were really excited for get canceled, besides just a few. I guess the main thing I'm concerned about is the Caves and Cliffs definitely had a little bit of a rocky update path there. Like, we're supposed to be 1 update, then they split it into 2 updates, and overall 117 was kind of useless, but they just didn't want to miss the deadline completely. However, I'm worried that with this 3rd update, you know, this is the 3rd time that they seem to just not quite be where they wanted to be. I guess I worry more for the systematic parts of the Mojang development process at this point. Let's move on to something a little more happy and exciting though. They also released a 2nd video this week called Secrets of the Minecraft Villagers, showcasing their 2 hosts, Narrator and Marilla, and they mainly just go on an adventure going over the history of the Minecraft villagers and how they came to be the way they were. If you want something just laid back and chill to watch while you just cry over all the cancellations, I definitely recommend this video. Moving on to our plugin spotlight of the week though, this is the Iris World Generation plugin. Iris features a bunch of cool features such as unlimited 3D biomes, cave biomes, a lot of cool noise generators, and a lot of other control over the world such as generator controls and biome controls where you can change down to what ores spawn in what biomes. I was very impressed with this. It was really easy to use as well. So if you are looking for something to change your world generation, I would definitely recommend this plugin. Moving on to our last segment of this week is the Twitter showcase, where I find cool stuff from Twitter and I show it off on this video. The showcase from this week is from Hats Sun Dogs MC, and it shows the airship from Clash of Clans, some 3D models and some renders of it, and honestly, I was very impressed. You know, I was like, whoa, this is actually pretty cool. As someone that did play Clash of Clans, I was very like, oh, I know exactly what that is. So I figured I would show it off here and let the other Clash of Clans nerds enjoy it as well. With that being said, that is all I have for you guys this week. If you liked this video, please click like and subscribe. We're trying to grow this YouTube channel, and your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions definitely help me in the YouTube algorithm. If you ever need Minecraft support, come check us out on Discord at discord.premiersetups.com. But in the meantime, guys, that's all for today. Luigi Cal, out.